Hi beautiful community, and happy Aries season. At 12:12 a.m. Pacific time on Monday, March 25th, with the sun at 5 degrees Aries and the moon at 5 degrees Libra, we have a penumbral or a partial lunar eclipse. And eclipses happen when the sun and the moon line up with the north and the south node of the moon, this axis of fate and of destiny, of your karma and your growth and your evolution. And eclipses can often create a chaotic type of energy, so you may be feeling a little bit out of sorts in these couple of weeks as the moon begins to reach its fullness, and then it wanes into another eclipse on April 8th. So for that time, I suggest that you lay low, take some rest where you need it, maybe clear out your calendar a small bit, because this is a good time to go internal and to look at what's going on inside for you. The time between these two eclipses is said to be eclipse season, so it's really important to take this time to rest and allow any intuitive downloads to come in. The areas of your life where you'll see this dynamic and this push and pull between the north and the south node operate depends on your chart, but when we do come into an eclipse season in Aries and Libra, there is a certain theme to that also, and we are all being worked with this energy current. Like I said, the north and the south node of the moon operate in karma and evolution and destiny, and they point to a balancing act between your comfort, your strengths, your instincts, and what you're naturally blessed at, and your discomfort on the other side, your weaknesses and your blind spots, and where you feel maybe a little bit more challenged. So this axis tends to present us in our chart the learning curve that you're on in this lifetime, and what skills that you're gaining and what skills that you're working towards having, so that you can further your evolution as an internal being beyond this lifetime. You use your north node to gain the skills and the knowledge and the confidence to help you step into that energy and allow the shadow aspects of your south node to drop away and release. So the south node is almost like what you've mastered in your past lives, the ways that you were that contributed to your success. But now it's a time to leave those aside, because you're leaning into the opposite and whatever is less comfortable but is more tuned to your evolution. As this moon reaches fullness and the eclipse reaches its full strength on Monday and again on April 8th, the Aries and Libra themes of self-confidence, of leadership, of creativity get interwoven with Libran tendencies of harmonious relationships and diplomacy and peace and other people, our relationships to other people. So there is this push and pull between yourself and others. Take some time to notice how these themes are coming up for you right now. Allow the eclipses to shed light on how you can use this energy to further your evolution, to move forward in a way that's in right relationship with your astrology and your life. I will say that conventional wisdom around making magic around the eclipses is that we take a pause from magic making and manifestation and practices like these, because there is a chaotic, unusual energy that may create manifestations that are not what you expected or not what you wanted. So with that in mind, I'm going to pull us one card to serve as a guidepost for this season, and I hope that you can weather this eclipse season with a lot of grace, a lot of love and humility, and I'll see you on the other side when we have our new moon solar eclipse on April 8th. So let's pull a card for this eclipse season. Here I've got the Earth Magic deck by Stephen D. Farmer. It's one of my oldest decks and most beloved decks, so you can see the book has seen better days for sure, and the deck has as well, but it's got infused with all of the energy of many readings and many moments of guidance. So let's find a card, let's draw a card for this eclipse season and what this collective and the person watching this is needing at this time. All right, we've got the tree, grounding. So this is great, and actually this is the card that is demonstrated on the back side of all the other cards, so it's really an important card for this particular deck. And I wanted to work with this deck because we are in Aries season, and if you're in the northern hemisphere, we're working with that spring equinox energy, the new beginnings, new life and new earth, you know, new grounding and new earth energy. Things are growing, things are beginning. So with the tree, it's bringing in this message that we're taking this time to ground. Eclipses can be quite chaotic, like I said. They can kind of get us quite heady and quite maybe anxious. So where you can take moments to ground, I think that card is inviting us into that. Let's find a tree and see what they say in this book about it. I remember this is great. So, consider how trees, the standing ones, exemplify balance between heaven and earth. Their branches reach out and up, as if in praise of the bounty that Sky Father has to offer. Their leaves breathe in carbon dioxide and breathe out oxygen, a vital process for so many beings on the planet, including us humans. Their trunks and roots have planted themselves firmly in the soil, allowing them to receive the gifts of another kind of nourishment from Earth Mother. In turn, they freely and gratefully give back by accommodating the needs of so many beings with what they have to offer. In this image, we see a magnificent tree situated in a meadow at the edge of a pond, greeting the early rays of light from the dawn. Beautiful. We see its reflection in the still water, but do not see its roots, as they are embedded in the depths of the moist, fertile body of Earth Mother. The strengths of these roots support the tree's innate desire to grow to the light, to reach not only upward, but outward as well. So I love this for our North and South Node guidance earlier, because the tree is reaching down into the ground and the past and your south node, and the branches are reaching up to the north and where you're going, right? And there's a connection between where you've come from, where you're going, and you're in the middle. You're that tree trunk and you're grounded and you're strong. So this interpretation says you've been feeling scattered and spacey lately, eclipse season. You're not fully in your body, and that is because you've not been able to get grounded. This is quite literal in that your body is made of the materials of the earth. So when you feel disconnected from your body, you're inevitably disconnected from earth. So get yourself grounded. You can do so quite simply. With your feet firmly planted on the ground, wherever you are, feel the etheric roots that extend into the earth. Follow your breath so that each time you exhale, you can imagine these roots growing even deeper. Each time you inhale, draw up the loving, nurturing power of Earth Mother. As soon as you have the chance, go outdoors and sit or stand with your back supported by a tree. Feel its solidness and integrity. It is simply being a tree. Breathe in the essence of tree spirit and allow this to fill you up. Walk barefoot very slowly on the ground so that you can maintain this connection. Gorgeous. All right, community. That's our full moon download for this eclipse, and wishing you all the best, and I'll see you next time.